very good morning, girls. How are you? I hope you are doing good. And yesterday already you know that we are started unit 2, right ma? So in that first topic, that is equations are solvable for P, we are discussing the applications of the equation solvable for P. Okay, so now here today I am going to discuss some more applications of the equation solvable for P, and we will go for the second case. What is the second case? In that we have to discuss that the equation solvable for y, solvable for x, and the equations do not contain x or y and so on. Okay, so actually you know that yesterday we are discussing one problem, right? So now here I am going to continue that one ma. So here the question is, solve xy square of p square plus 2 equal to 2py cube and so on is there. And for the first case, for the first one, we have a solution like a y square minus x square minus c1 equal to 0. We have this solution ma. And next we have that the equation is xyp plus x square minus 2y square equal to 0. So already yesterday I said it is not possible with a normal factorization, right? So that's why here what I am doing is, listen carefully. First of all, I am taking the x terms to the other side. Then what we get ma? We will get that x y p minus 2y square equal to minus x square. Okay, so now here I am going to divide the entire equation with x. Okay, so then what we get here, we will get that simply xyp means yp minus 2y square by x equal to, here what we get, minus x, right? Is it clear? So now here yp minus so on I have. Now what we know ma? We know that the value of the p is nothing but dv by dx minus 2 by x. I am writing it as plus of minus 2 by x into y square equal to minus x. So like this I have. Now what I am doing is, I have to take this one, right? Already you know that the non-linear differential equation procedure. Now I am taking that one. You can take that z is equal to y square. Now what is dz by dx ma? 2y into dy by dx. Differentiate with respect to x. Then what we get, dz by dx is equal to 2y into, but here what I have that y into dy by dx. So I am taking this 2 to this side. Then what I will get, 1 by 2 into dz by dx equal to y into dy by dx. Okay. So now here what we have to do, simply we have to substitute the required values. So now y into dy by dx means, so now from 1, now substitute above values in 1. So then what we get, we will get that y into dy by dx means 1 by 2 into dz by dx plus minus 2 by x, y square means z equal to minus x. Okay, now here I have that 1 by 2. What I have to do now? Just take that 1 by 2 common, otherwise multiply with 2. Then what we get, dz by dx plus minus 4 by x z equal to minus 2x. Clear ma? Now it is of the form dy by dx plus some p into y equal to q. So now here what is p? P is equal to minus 4 by x. And what is q here? Minus 2x. In the place of y what we have? Z. Clear ma? So now we have to calculate the integrating factor. What is the integrating factor? E power integral p dx. Now e power integral, what is p value? Minus 4 by x into dx. Now I am taking minus 4, e power minus 4 outside, integration of 1 by x dx. That means e power minus 4 log x. Okay, now can I write it as a e power log x power minus 4? Log and exponential will be cancelled. Now what is the integrating factor? Integrating factor is x power minus 4, which is nothing but 1 by x power 4. Now what is the general solution, ma? The general solution is nothing but y into integrating factor. Y means z. So z into integrating factor equal to integration of q into integrating factor, right? So here plus c. Now what is z? Z into integrating factor, that is 1 by x power 4 equal to integration. What is q here? Q value is minus 2x into integrating factor 1 by x power 4 dx plus c. Then can I write z by x power 4 equal to x and x cancel, then we will get that minus 2 outside, integration of 1 by x cube dx plus c. Now z by x power 4 equal to minus 2 of x power minus 3 plus 1 by x minus 3 plus 1 plus c. Then z by x power 4 equal to what we get? Minus 2 of x power minus 2 plus 1. What we will get? Minus 2 itself. So x power minus 2 by, and here what we get, ma? Minus 2 plus c. So now this one and this one get cancelled. Now z value is nothing but y square. So y square by x power 4 equal to minus minus get cancelled. So it is 1 by x square plus c. Now finally what we can write, ma? We can write by taking the x power 4 cross multiplication also. Okay. Now here what we get? Y square into x power 4 by x square plus c into x power 4. Now x square and x square, y square equal to x square plus c into x power 4. You can write it as a x square minus y square plus c x power 4 is equal to 0. So this is nothing but equation number 2. Finally, how we have to write the solution, ma? Therefore the required solution is y square minus x square minus c1 into x square minus y square plus c into x power 4 is equal to 0. So this is nothing but the required solution. So it is somewhat easy, ma, okay, but the main thing is nothing but we have to calculate the p values. After getting the p values, simply we have to, but for this one we cannot calculate the p values now. So like this I consider, and this is nothing but the required solution. Next we have another problem, we will discuss that one. Okay, so now write on x square. Actually here they gave the question as wrong, ma. X square actually they gave the question like this. First of all, listen. So actually the question, okay, first of all the given question is, I am just splitting this one, x square p cube plus yp square plus x square y square p square plus y cube p. This is the given question, but in a solution what they are taking is, they are taking another equation and they are solving. If you will take this one, they will not getting the solution. So now the question is x square p cube plus x square y square p square plus yp square plus y cube p. Okay, the same thing. I thought that it is somewhat different. Okay. Okay. So now here we have to take this one. So actually in another textbook they gave that the same question, but they took that some p power higher value. Okay, so by that we will not get done. So first of all, if you observe clearly, in this entire equation I have a p, right? So can I take that p common? Yes. So then what we get? P of x square p square plus yp plus x square y square p plus y cube equal to 0. Okay. So next what we get here, p of, again we have to take common from these 4 terms. Okay, so now simply here I have yp and this one. So now what I am doing is x square p square plus x square y square p plus yp plus y cube equal to 0. Now p of x square, and here what I have from these 2 terms, I can take that x square p is common. Then what I'll get x square, now p plus x square common, p common, then we will get that y square, and from this also we will get that same term p plus y square, so plus y common, then p plus y square, yes exactly we have, which is equal to 0. Now can I write p of p plus y square into x square p plus y equal to 0? Yes. So now here we have 3 cases. One is p is equal to 0, right? And another one is p plus y square equal to 0, and another one is x square p plus y equal to 0. Okay, so p equal to 0 means, now for p equal to 0, that means dy by dx is equal to 0. Therefore dy is equal to 0. By taking the integration, what we get, we will get that integration of dy, that means y, which is equal to some 0 we have, so it is nothing but directly some constant. So now here by taking integration, so it is nothing but y which is equal to some c1, and it is equation number 1. Next what we have now, p plus y square equal to 0. Now p equal to minus y square. What is the p value, ma? dy by dx. So dy by dx equal to minus y square. Now what I am doing is, I am taking the cross multiplication. I am taking y square to this side, then y power minus 2 dy equal to minus dx. dy equal to minus integration of dx. Now y power minus 2 plus 1, that is minus 1. So minus 1 by y, directly I am writing, actually we will get that y power minus 1 by minus 1. So we can write it as a minus 1 by y, which is equal to minus x plus c. Otherwise you can write c2. Okay, so now I am taking these values to this side, so plus c, then x minus 1 by y minus c equal to 0. Okay, so if you have interest, then you can take that xy minus 1 minus cy equal to 0 is another solution. Next what we have, x square p plus y equal to 0. So now x square p plus y equal to 0. Now x square p equal to minus y. So now p equal to minus y by x square. What is the value of the p? dy by dx. dy by dx is equal to minus y by x square. Now cross multiplication. X square dy equal to minus y dx. So then what we get here, dy by y minus dx by x square. Clear? So now otherwise simply you can take that in a simple way also. dy by minus y, otherwise plus y equal to minus dx by x square. Now integrating on both sides, then integration of 1 by y dy equal to minus integration of 1 by x square dx. Then log y equal to minus of x power minus 2 plus 1, x power minus 1 by minus 1. So it is minus 1 by x plus c. Now minus minus, of course minus into minus plus. Now log y equal to 1 by x plus c. Now I am taking the values to this side. Otherwise here you can apply the exponential also, but I am not applying. Simply log y minus 1 by x minus c is equal to 0. So finally what you have to write, therefore the required solution is what is the required solution? Y minus c1 into xy minus 1 minus cy into log y minus 1 by x minus c is equal to 0. Okay, so this is nothing but the required solution for the event question. Okay, so now these are nothing but the applications related to the equation solvable for PIMA. So now here I am giving few problems to you, just try to solve this equation solvable for P only. Okay, so these are the homework problems to you. I will give the hint ma. For this one, p square minus 7p plus 12 factorization. So 12 factors, 4 3s are, and 4 plus 3 is 7. So by that you will get the values for p. After that, what you have to do? After getting the value of the p, you have to take the dy by dx. So then next take the integration. Okay, so by taking the integration you will get some values. Next and solutions also, and here same thing, and here also first take that p is common, then after that you can. So just now we solved that problem, right? In a similar way you can. So next, after this one, just put a side heading, case 2. Case 2, right on. The equation f of x comma y comma p, the equation f of x comma y comma p equal to 0 can be, otherwise, equation f of x comma y comma p equal to 0 may have one or more following properties. First one, right on ma. It may be solvable for y. Second one, it may be solvable for x. Next, third one, it may not contain either x or y. Next, fourth one, it may be homogeneous in x and y. And the last one, fifth one, it may be of the first degree in x and y. So actually here we have that so many 5 methods. So in that the first one, in case 2 we have 5 methods, there is a chance to exist 5 methods. So in those 5 methods, the first one is nothing but the equations solvable for y, equations solvable for x, equations that do not contain either x or y. Okay, and the next the equations homogeneous in x or y, and so on. Like this we have 5 properties, right? But in our syllabus we have that the equation solvable for y, equation solvable for x, equations that do not contains either x or y. Next, equations homogeneous in x and y, and equations of the first degree in x and y, and after that in a second unit we have a Clairaut's equation also. So first of all here all these 5 methods we have to discuss. Okay, so now you will get the doubt. So in examination how you will get the questions? So they'll ask that solve the equations for the p, or for y? No, they will not ask like that, ma. So by seeing the question and for example, in the previous problems I gave a few problems as a homework now. So by seeing that one, by seeing few problems, we can guess that we can calculate p, or we can calculate y, or we can calculate x. So now you will get the doubt, ma'am, at the time now which way we have to choose? You can take any way, ma, if they are not mentioning. Okay, so మీకు అక్కడ తెలిసిపోతుంది p కోసం సాల్వ్ చేయాలా, x కోసం సాల్వ్ చేయాలా, y కోసం సాల్వ్ చేయాలా అని. ఓకే, so if they mention, then simply you have to take that method only. Otherwise you can choose any method, that means equation solvable for y or x or p or anything. Okay, now first of all put a side heading, equations solvable for y, equations solvable for y. Now write down, if the differential equation f of x comma y comma p equal to 0, f of x comma y comma p equal to 0 is solvable for y, then y equal to f of xp. See how they are saying the procedure. Y equal to f of x comma p, differentiating with respect to x, it gives so already by taking the differentiation, actually here what we get, dy by dx, and here we will get that some f dash of so on. So simply what they are taking is pi of, and here they are taking that the x comma p, until what they are saying is, by taking the differentiation for this function, we will get that x terms, p terms and dp by dx terms, because we don't know how the function value is, but we know that the function is in terms of the x and p. By taking the differentiation like this, we will get, now what is this value? Dy by dx value is nothing but p. So p is equal to pi of x comma p comma dp by dx. Write down, which is an equation in two variables x and p, and it will give rise to a solution of the form f of x comma y comma c equal to 0. Okay, so now simply what you have to do is, just first of all you have to take the given question, and you have to identify the question and how many y terms are there. Okay, and simply you have to calculate the y value from that. After taking the y value, simply you have to take the differentiation with respect to x. Then after that, simply finally we will get the solution for that. Okay, so now we will see that. Okay, now write down, lastly, the elimination of p between y equal to f of x comma p and f of x comma y comma c equal to 0 gives a relation between x comma y and c, which is our required solution. Now write down my next line, when the elimination of p between these equations is not easily done, comma, the value of x and y in terms of p, can be found, and these together will constitute the required solution. Okay, so next here we have the questions ma. So just take write down the first question. Solve y plus px equal to x power 4 p square. Okay, now see, if you observe clearly, here I have only y term, p we have in 2 terms and x is also in 2 terms. So now simply this is a simple identification of the problems related to the equation solvable for y. So now it is very easy to know the value of the y here, x power 4 p square minus px, right. So now here simply we can take that xp as a common, otherwise you can take that the differentiation with respect to x. So now this is nothing but the value of the y. Now differentiate with respect to x, then dy by dx equal to, with respect to x means we have to use that u into v formula, then here 4x cube p square plus x power 4 into 2p into dp by dx minus, here also we have that xp. Okay, so now here again same thing, p plus x into dp by dx. Now what is this value? Dy by dx means p. So now p equal to 4x cube p square plus x power 4 2 into x power 4 p dp by dx minus p minus x into dp by dx. So if this value goes to this side, then we will get that 2p. So now here, wait, now I am taking this value to this side, then what we get, 2p equal to 4x cube p square plus, here we have that 2p x power 4 dp by dx minus x into dp by dx. Okay, so now we can take that dp by dx is common, but here, okay, differentiating with respect to x is, now here dp by dx ma I have. So first of all, main thing is nothing but we have to separate it. So I am taking this value to this side, then what we get, 2p minus 4x cube p square equal to 2p x power 4 minus x of dp by dx. Okay, so then what we get here, I am trying to write the values of the x at a side and y at a side. So then not y and p and x only simply. So now here I am taking the cross multiplication, then 2p minus 4x cube p square of dx equal to 2p x power 4 minus x into dp. So now here what we'll get, we'll get that, otherwise dp by dx. So now dp by dx is equal to 2p minus 4x cube p square by 2p x power 4 minus x. Okay, so we can take that 2p common from the numerator value, then what we get, 1 minus 2 x cube, right. Next p outside, no, so p, next by, and I am taking here minus x is common, then 1 minus 2p x cube. Okay, now this term will be cancelled. Now dp by dx is equal to this one. So therefore here dp by dx is equal to 2p by minus x. So now here I am taking this value to this. Okay, before that what I will do is I am taking the cross multiplication, minus x dp is equal to 2p dx. Okay, so now here actually you can take that the integration directly, otherwise here you can take the values one side, then simply I am writing it as otherwise directly I will write it as dp by 2p equal to minus dx by x. Okay, here we have 2p, no, yeah. Now here simply I am taking this value to this side because here I have minus. So dp by 2p plus dx by x equal to 0. So if you want, you can keep the 1 by 2 like this, otherwise you can take that the 1 by 2 is common. So now here we have to take that the integration. So integration of 1 by 2 integration of dp by p plus integration of 1 by x dx equal to 0. Now 1 by 2 of log, okay, now here first of all what I'll do is, here I am writing dp by p plus 2 by x dx equal to 0. Why I am writing means, here if I take 1 by 2 then I will get that log p power 1 by 2. So that's why I am taking like that. Okay. Now here simply log p plus 2 into log x equal to log c. So then log p plus log x square equal to log c. Now can I write log of px square equal to log c? Yes. Now log both will be cancelled. Now px square equal to c. So this is nothing but the required solution. Otherwise you can write that px square minus c equal to 0. Okay. So now here just I want to check the answer. Yes, p is okay. So from this we can calculate the value of the p also, and simply you can substitute in a substitute the value of the p, because here we have to find the solution for y, equation solvable for y, no. So now from this px square equal to c. So finally I said no. So up to here we have the solution, and finally what I said, we have to calculate the value of the p, right? I said no, the elimination of p. So here from this we have to eliminate the p. How we will eliminate? By substituting the value of the p. So then p is equal to c by x square. Now substitute p in equation 1. Then what we get, ma? Y equal to x power 4, p square means c square by x power 4 minus px minus px. Now this one get cancelled, x get cancelled. Now y equal to c square minus c by x. Okay, so now here you can take the cross multiplication, then xy equal to xc square minus c. Or you can write that xy minus xc square minus plus c is equal to 0. Okay. So this is nothing but the required solution. Next one. Okay. So we will discuss some more applications related to this one in our next class. Okay, ma. Thank you everyone.